really excited today. I'm going to take you along. We're going to go and pick up some keys. This is it, guys. Let's get inside. Oh no, this is the one where you can never get inside. It's like dead difficult. Oh no, struggling. Right then, guys, can't get in today. Take two. We're going home. Going home to regroup. Bring the big guns that can actually open the locks. Let's go.
Sabrina, development 2. Tell the people what you're going to do with this one. As you can see, the house is not in the best state. As you can see up there in the top corner, there's a load of damp, but not an issue. Yeah, everything can be rectified. This is the thing when you get into property development. Yeah, everything you can rectify. A bit of damp there. As you can see, the plastering is not too great. You've got a cupboard here, but you see this cupboard, obviously that will just get ripped out. Ceilings, plastered, new electrics, general things what you do when you're doing a full revamp. Going to have all new central heating, all new doors. Let's see what's going on in this other room. You see that's entry, the stairs, and that will all be done. Refurb, new plastered, new banister, whatnot, make it all nice, sort out all this bloody old architect, which is so dated, which is unbelievable. Same with these doors. Look at the doors, they're so flimsy, it's unbelievable. So it's going to need all new doors, all new flooring. As you see, same again with them, it's going to need all new doors, all new flooring, take out this fireplace, everywhere is going to get plastered, the same as in the other room, as you can see. Sort out this cupboard, obviously you can make that a nice little storage room, put new doors all plastered, sort out all that rot up there up in the corner. What's new windows, that fireplace taken out. Let's have a look what's going on in the other room. Can you two just come out the way a minute, please? Right, as you see, if you go into the kitchen, same again, very old and dated and run down. There's not really a lot you can save or anything within there. So that's all going to get needed to rip out. But maybe you could whip that out and take the kitchen a bit further into the corner there, which might make a bit of sense. Get rid of all that, and then you can get rid of that. So you put a fridge up there. There's a lot you can do. It's a small space, but surprising what you can do in smaller areas. And then when you go for here, that's where the shower room is. So that is very dated, as you can see. So that will probably be getting ripped out. I think we'll probably keep that into just a shower room, because it would have just been a small 1-bedroom flat. Nice investment. And a nice rental, to be fair, for somebody who's looking for a one-bedder. Same, there's your toilet, or depending on what the builders say, if we can knock out this wall here, we might be able to make it into a full bathroom suite. You never know, but that will come once we get the builders in and they can have a look over what things we're doing and where we're going to start with. But yeah, this is the start of investment 2, which is Sabrina's doing. And as you can see there's Sabrina, a big boss, this developer. So yeah, just take you around the tour of project 2.
Day 3 now, I think it is, can continue, and that is me doing this, sprucing up this drawing. So this is the planning drawings. Now I'm going to add a bit more detail, like electrical points, a bit more description on the demolition, construction, the, put any partition walls, things like that. I'm going to add that onto this drawing and build a bit more background to it so that I can walk around with contractors and show them where I want everything. So yeah, that's the next step.
As you can see, Sabrina's taken a photograph, point of reference. So for future reference, she's got, so she knows where all the measurements are. That's why she's taking photos, because it's a bit more in depth when you're doing these projects, so just bear all these things in mind. Sabrina's taking measurements. The reason why she does that, because of the work industry she's in, and basically she's an architect, so all these kind of things help. But when you're doing projects like this, some people, when you're doing a project, what you'll do you just tend to find you just do it and just carry on as you go along. But when you do things like this and you've got points of references and bits and bobs, it just makes the job go a lot easier and smoother. And this is through Sabrina's experience by doing architect for so many years and having a master in architecture.
So day 6, just on here trying to get a couple of designs done, downloading Twinmotion so I can get some other visuals done, ready for the video on Wednesday. On the build, so the surround, you can see that's gone over there, and then we've got the concrete lintel to go on here where this is getting knocked out. Just have a look at all that, everything's all that's gone off the wall. All the rubbish cleared. Progress so far. This is so much more open now that's gone. There's kitchen cabinets and stuff and storage space to go. And process as well, ground floor flat, all of that is gone. Suspended ceiling, gone. If we go through here, you can see what chimney breast has gone. Gone. The floor is up. Day 8, and I've just arrived to see what the builder's doing. Obviously they're putting the wood down to start looking at the floor or something, I think, I'm not sure. As you can see, this is all gone. So yeah, not much change since yesterday down here. I think they've been doing some more works upstairs. But I did speak to them, and what they were saying was as soon as they started messing about with this massive, great big chimney breast that we've took down, and which by the way they said was a lot of work to take down, so a bit sad, but obviously it opens up the room a bit more. That might be an oil pipe, I think, that might lead, and as soon as they took this down, started messing about with this, they said that that's when the heaters came on, so it might be oil powered. So yeah, and as I said, with the floor, is slightly bowing in the middle, so they're looking to repair that, so I'll keep you informed of how that goes. But yeah, let's take a look upstairs. And in here, concrete lintels on the floor. I think what they're doing is preparing to obviously put that in, because this whole wall is going. I'll just show you that as well, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually kind of almost chamfers and bows in the middle. So it kind of almost goes and dips, and then when you go through into the front room, obviously through here, I'll just walk over. I'm trying to make this so the shot is steady for you. But yeah, kind of at this point, kind of bows up, and then it's kind of almost ramps up. And in the middle is almost like an oval. So yeah, something's gone on here. So some of the timbers and that underneath here are probably swelled or something, so I'm not sure. So what we're going to try and do is maybe cover that with ply or something, or because they're not rotten, so they don't need to come off. So if you just re-level that, that'll be fine. I was panicking a bit because when this whole section here came up, it almost looked as if some of the timbers were rotten, but no, that's not the case. I think it's just where the hairdressers was and the water had gone down on the floor, so that did almost give me a panic attack, but no, we're sorted. Yay. Rubbish in the backyard. Just waiting for the waste man to come and give us a quote on clearing that away. We're going to get a tip, but obviously I'd rather just give that to waste collector if I can. Yeah, all the stuff that's been cleared. So yeah guys, I think this is where all the progress has been made on day 8. We now have an opening. Yay! Literally all the stuff that's come out, waiting for it to be cleared. But yeah, this will be the new entrance, guys, into the kitchen. Go over, you can actually see a bit of the construction. So yeah, I think this will be really, really nice. What I'm going to do is obviously move that toilet to this side, to here, and this will be the space for where the bath will be. Bath over here, and then maybe the sink on this side is what I planned, or the sink can go here beside the toilet. Just opens everything up. And here, that's already bricked up, so technically you could lift that up and box it up to here. Give you a shot of the original construction for this building. Right guys, so another major thing ticked off my to-do list today. It was for the meter box relocation. That's located in the first floor flat entrance. So we have completed the application and sent that off to get that relocated to outside. So yeah, just added this to the drawing. We are moving that, which used to be here, from inside this entrance to here, or just outside on that wall, so it's not too far from where it originally is, so that this meter box can be accessed separately for the ground floor flat, because currently it is here, which means whoever's in, got to wait for whoever's in occupying the first floor flat to be in, so that they've got access to go to it. So we've moved that there or somewhere along here, just underneath the windowsill, so it's not too far for the cabling and stuff, so it don't cost much more to run cables. There we go guys, so day 9, just cleared out the back garden. Got the waste guys, distribution solutions to come. They've cleared all the rubbish away, or most of it. Just got that patch there, through there to do. Right then guys, hopefully I can use some of these bricks, some of the ones that aren't broken. I'm just going to check with the builder, see if I can use them on the bit at the front where we need to brick up, where we need to replace the window set. So this is what I mean guys, hopefully this bit here that needs bricking up, because obviously the new window is going to be that whole size, similar to what we've got here already, the timber, but obviously in a different material. So hopefully this bit, maybe use some of those bricks from inside, from the fireplace in there, to, yeah, just to brick this bit up. And guys, another day on the build. As you can see, we filled up the garden again. Right then, let's see what they've done. Oh wow. So yeah guys, doorway's been formed. As you can see, this will be the new door to the bathroom. So everything in here totally gone, walls gone, everything gone. Floor's been stripped. Tell you what, these guys have worked. They really are working hard. The builder's very nicely laid out a load of bricks to put in this bit here, and plus some extra. So when that whole door and window set goes, we'll be bricking up underneath here as well. So that's what those are going to be for. let's also see what they've done upstairs as well. Oh yeah, so they've cleared everything. As you can see, I made this a lot wider. Yeah, that's perfect. So we've got one big opening in here. Great, brilliant. So yeah, we'll be getting new doors. All this will be boarded over. And all this will be tidied up eventually. All that's going to go and get ripped out too.
Guys, as you can see, all the chimney breast is taken out. The kitchen is now ready for phase 2. So what we're debating on whether to get rid of that door, brick it up, create more space, utilise the space more, get some units across there, get some units across there. You can move this door across a bit more, make it opening, and then from the outside you can put your door coming in straight into your lounge, and then your 2 doors, flat A, flat B, as on the previous videos you've seen where the door is. So this door will be situated right next door to that door, and you can walk straight into your living room, and in that way you're creating more space for your kitchen.
Hey guys, so it's the next day at the build and all of these bricks have completely gone. So you can see here, this is where the opening's been made. Now all this rubble's been cleared. So that's going to go straight through into the new bathroom for the ground floor flat. Yeah, and I think this whole structure took some doing to get rid of. So we've just got this section now to be cleared, to get rid of. I think that's the next task that the builder's going to be working on. I am not sure what these pipes are. I think the builders were saying they could be oil. So as soon as I started messing about with this, the heaters came on. So I think they're all connected or something. So that what they were saying was it might be oil powered. So that's the first for me. Yeah, so myself and Jason just had a massive discussion on what we're doing with this room, with the kitchen. As I said in the last video, it's going to be really compact, so we're just discussing kitchen layouts and possible layouts for that. But I think we might be just leaving it at with just having the cooker space, cooker hood on that side, and then still keeping this door, so where this door swing ends, maybe about here onwards, we'll have the sink and washing machine space, and then a space for your fridge freezer. So I'll pop on screen now the proposed layout. Because yeah, we were thinking maybe taking this window out and then putting a new door set in for the front door entrance, so you walk straight into the lounge. But what are your thoughts, Jay? What do you think to that idea? Okay. Right guys, so we are still debating the kitchen layout. So another discussion, what myself and Jason have just had, is whether to have a door come in from your lounge, so that you've got a front door here, so that then you have 5A for upstairs entrance, which is just at this side here, and then maybe having number 5 or 5B door entrance to get into this flat. So you come in through the lounge and just come straight in. That way you can then have a bit more of a flexible layout in here, because then that door could be shut, you could block that off, and then all of a sudden you've got all of this space as well that you can utilise. So we could have more of an L-shaped kitchen in here. even this archway, maybe if we could make it a bit bigger, or maybe move it across slightly now that we've got rid of the chimney breast. So we've got a similar layout to upstairs. That way, then you could have like a little nib coming out here, and you could run your kitchen base units, wall units, all the way to that nib, and almost have like a U shape or an L-shaped kitchen off that, and just fit a bit more storage in. But then we just have to sort out marking out outside and where the entrances are and how you're getting in all of that lot. So we're weighing it all up. There's good and bad to each, but we'll have a decision and we'll show that in a later episode. Yeah, so if we do decide to do the other option where we block this door up, then we could also block up the window, block that up, and then just create a bit more space on the inside for the kitchen. But then we'll have to mark up the outdoor areas a bit differently. So then there's your entrance for 5A, which leads up to upstairs. So then we're thinking the other door would probably be here from outside. Hi guys, so it is week 3 of the project at the Nook. We are just going to go there today, this morning, just to meet the Western Power engineer so we can sort out relocating one of the meters, and that's the meters for the ground floor flat. Hi guys, so we've just met up with the Western Power engineer, and we are hopefully being able to get this all renewed and just changed and updated, box updated and everything up here as well. And we are hoping to get the meters, one of the meters moved, and I'll just show you where. So we're just in the proposed bedroom now, and hopefully what we're going to try and do is what we're going to have to do is get my electrician to move this consumer unit and just move this further down, and maybe get like a box in and house that in here, so that that can then link straight in to the meter box, which may be able to go underneath here, underneath the window, or just to the side, and then house the meter. And then what we're going to do as well, because I did explain to her, she did have some concerns over that being on just accessible to a busy thoroughfare or footpath outside. But I did explain to her we are going to make these screens, these fence panels higher, and move it across. You've got like another post here, so I'm probably going to put another post in there, and then the other post fixed to the side of the building, so that you've got a privacy screen across here, because obviously this is going to still stay as a window and it'll be directly into the bedroom. So after that, I think she was happy with that. And as I said, currently the first floor meter box is on the other side of this wall, but it's in the first floor flat entrance. So yeah, that's why I want to move that and separate it so that totally independent of each other, and just leave, and the other meter box for the first floor flat is also in there as well, so that will stay. So that's the plan. Right then guys, not a lot to report that's happened today. Literally just sorted out and organised a meeting with the window contractor for Friday. So we'll be doing that, and while I'm doing that as well guys, I'm just going to be doing a few tweaks, touches and updates to the drawing as well on ArchiCAD, probably mainly just surrounding these. So these are where, if I was going to put spotlights in, I've just put a rough spotlight design, which is here in the circles and the dashed line. But I think we're probably going to go for pendants, so I might just change that on the drawing. So a couple of tweaks to do there. And then I've also got to phone the electrical engineer, so I've got to phone the M&E spec, the electrician. Got to phone the electrician up today and just sort out a few things with him, because the builder wants to confirm a few things just so that they can keep going with the works and continuing. So the next part of the works is sorting out the floor and things like that, and they just want to know where certain bits are going from the electrician, just so that they can progress with the other works as well while they're knocking out the fireplace and everything. So I've got to speak to them about that, and obviously I need to speak to the plumber as well to sort out when we're going to go in and, well, what strategy we're using really. It's going to be electrical based for the heating and stuff, because I phoned Cadent guys and that is literally it's a nightmare phoning Caden. I don't know what's going on with them, sort out the gas supply. So I'll do a bit more digging, but I think we're probably going to have to go with electric, which obviously in this economy it's not ideal, but needs must. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with that, and that'll be probably most of today. Hi guys, so yeah, not much to film yesterday. It was pretty much more of like an admin-y day yesterday, so just coordinating a few of the workers and things. And I actually did nip out to another potential project, so I will probably, if I took enough photos, I'll pop the pictures on the screen now just while I'm talking about that. So yeah, that's another project that we're sort of looking at, just doing the numbers and things to see whether it's worthwhile going for that. So that'll be something that we'll, if we do go for, hopefully if we do, fingers crossed, get that project, it's something we can start as soon as we finish the nook. So yeah, that's one thing that we're looking at. Yesterday, and then as well yesterday, I just sort of phoned the plumber just to get him booked in and get him geared up. So I've sent him a couple of drawings because we had a rejig around on the kitchen and things like that, because we're obviously looking at possibly having to put in electric heaters, storage heaters and things like that. So I was just looking through that on the plans, and I sort of sent them those over to the plumber to get his thoughts. So that's pretty much where we are with what happened yesterday. And also I think the rest of the chimney breast probably needs to come out, so it's whether the workers have gone and done that. There's a couple of bits and bobs still to do on the strip out, but today pretty much what I'm going to do now is just give the roofers a call, get him booked in, because potentially we've got obviously the roof at the nook to replace, and also I want to be looking at replacing one of another buy-to-let property that I had. I think I've mentioned this in other videos, one that I brought years and years ago, over 10 plus years ago. That one, looking to replace the roof on that. So I'm just going to give him a call, get quotes for that and get that booked in, and also book in the electrician to come and have a look and do some stuff. We've already got the window supplier coming to quote us the nook as well on the 2 flats that we've just purchased. He's coming to quote us for windows on that on Friday. So yeah, pretty much an admin day today. I'll be looking at drawings and stuff as well. Not much to report, yeah. Yeah, so just come off the phone, that's all booked in with the roofer. Hopefully he'll be able to come out and have a look at the Calverton property tomorrow, so hopefully I can bring you guys along. It seems to be a running theme with me, leaky roofs, but yeah, we'll pop out tomorrow or whenever he's available, probably later on. If it's not tomorrow, it might be next week now, but hopefully when we do go out, I will take you along so you can have a look at and see what we do on that when he walks around, see his reaction. Hi guys, so it's another admin day today so far. So literally all I've done this morning is I have confirmed that I want to go with the electric heaters, storage heaters and things like that with the plumber. So that's all confirmed. So he's going off to do a quote over the weekend. Hopefully get that back to us soon. And also I've chased up the electrician as well to get a quote back from him. So we should get a quote for having spotlights throughout and also just having pendant lightings as well. So I'm going to get 2 options from him. We can have a look and see the price difference on that. As well, I've got back to National Grid, so I've paid that. So for those works to be done, so we can get that meter we were discussing before, get the meter for the ground floor flat moved out of the first floor flat entrance and a bit closer to where the entrance is going to be for that ground floor flat, so it's a bit more accessible. So that's all paid for and booked in. They've just got to liaise with the residents and the owners of the adjacent wall. So obviously the property that we've brought, it's a semi-detached, so the other side, they've got to liaise with the other side and just confirm those works. So those will be able to go through soon. Little bits of rubbish and things that needed moving, so I think that's been moved by the waste guys as well, and we'll be going there later hopefully. I'm just going to check that the window supplier is still able to meet us there later on today to have a look. I'm going to phone him and make sure that's okay, and we'll hopefully be meeting them on site later on. So yeah, pretty much admin based things that I've been doing so far, and yeah. So guys, I just want to say there will be more videos coming up on Chimneygate later on, but needless to say, when you are removing a chimney, please consult and go through a structural engineer and an experienced builder. But there'll be more videos on this coming on later. And what's this one? Is this like because this ain't it's like an imperial size, isn't it? This one.
It's old-fashioned box
Yeah.
section. But basically, they're off. Chain it forward
Yeah.
and then plastering it into it.
Cool.
Make it look nice.
Great. What were you saying again, Mark, about it?
It might need lintels at the top because there's no hole in the bricks up.
Yeah.
So you might get Richard to give you a price
Put
off.
some on there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great, thank you. I have just been going back and forth and visiting the Nook. Obviously we went there yesterday and got a couple of quotes from the roofer and obviously from the window supplier, which you would have seen a little snippet of the window supplier from yesterday. But there's some things going on I think I've just massively messed up. I'll just put my hands up and own up on that. And this is what we're here for on this journey together. Oh God, why did I do it? And I said, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I just got pushed into it from everybody. I think you'd have probably seen all the videos of me showing you around and showing the progress of the strip out stage. And I never ever intended to take out that chimney breast, and everyone was like, take it out, take it out, take it out, and pressure, and I know better. We took the chimney breast out and it wasn't, I don't even think it was took out correctly. Do not take a chimney breast out like that, guys. This is what we're here for. This is the raw truth. But yeah, there's going to be more on Chimneygate saga in the next couple of weeks. I'm just, you can see the bags under my eyes. I'm just tired, I'm shattered. I can't even sleep at night because I'm worrying about it so much. But yeah, I'll have to cut to the next day. Hopefully Richard Builder's on it, so we'll get it sorted. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment and subscribe and pray for me, pray for me. I beg you, please pray for me, people. So yeah, hopefully I'll show you what happens next week as the weeks progress, and I'll explain more on the Chimneygate saga. See you later. Hi guys, right, it is the start of a new week. It is week 5 and I'm feeling energetic, happy and optimistic for this week. I feel like my energy's been a bit low the past couple of videos, but yeah, no, we are back to being 110%. So today I am going to book in all my meetings for the rest of the week. So meeting with contractors, meeting with all the labourers and all things like that. So as you would have seen in the last video when I last left you, I was on site and I think I was discussing the M&E works that needed to progress. We need to get the proprietary works booked in with the builder, so we need to get all the things like the 2 windows in the bathrooms. They need to be sorted out so that we can get the shower tray and the shower bit all booked, all done. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for today, and hopefully the next couple of bits of footage will be of the rest of the week and us being on site. So it's been a few days since I last checked in with you. Not a lot has happened, to be honest, if I'm honest. It's just been me coordinating work. So I've got back to the roofer for the roofing repairs and stuff like that, and then obviously re-coordinating the next stage on the strip out, because I want to get all the little fine little details like the flooring upstairs, the little bits on the walls, the coving and stuff like that that's sticking out. I just want those stripped off so that we can get the plasterer to come in and have a look and review the walls upstairs. And also downstairs there's a few bits and pieces of the building work that needs to be done, which are, again, those are works that I've been coordinating to get done. So hopefully tomorrow we will go back out there and we'll meet the labourer and go through, you know, putting in that dividing more between the kitchen and the bathroom on the ground floor flat, and we can start to see the last final bits of the sort of building work, so to speak, going up. So yeah, see you soon. Right guys, nothing to do with the build, but I'm so happy. Got our branded high-vis stuff here. I'm just so happy that we've had it. So we've got high-vis jackets, high-vis vests with our logo, which is literally my face. But then no one else can copyright my face, can they? So yeah, branded equipment, just to make us look that extra little bit more professional when we're on site meeting contractors. It's the little things, guys, it's the little things. Yeah, I'm happy, so happy with how these came out. Yeah, not a lot to report again today, guys. It's just I've had the quotes back from the electrician, so I think what we're going to go with is the split idea. So in the baths and the kitchen, bathrooms and kitchens, we're going to go with the spotlights, and then everywhere else in each of the flats we're going to have the pendant lighting. And yeah, that's literally all that's been decided. So I know what quote I'm going for with the electrician, and then today I am going to chase up Western Power. So yeah, another pretty much an admin-y type day again today. Not much to report, sorry. But the good news is that the roofers confirmed that they're going to be starting works next week. So next week I'm going to take you to site and I'll show you some of that happening on site. And also the builder's coming back to finish off his little bits and pieces, which is we're putting that wall to separate the bath and the kitchen, the ground floor flat, and also sorting out those floors, and then hopefully knocking through some windows at the back to brick those up for the showers, for the shower enclosures on each floor. So yeah, hopefully pretty soon we're going to get going again on site. Yeah, so guys, not a lot to report at the flat today, not a lot's happened this week. As I said, I'm working with obviously good tradesmen, but you know, if the job's run over, you've got to be flexible and work with them, haven't you? Because they're the ones that will be flexible and work with you as well. But I just wanted to show you, I don't know if you can see, I'm in the first floor flat and I'm literally in the lounge, and I don't know if you can see there's a slight, I can see it standing here, slight dip in the middle. So again, that goes to there not being any support. But what I'll do is I'll show you outside as well, and I'll just point to the cracks so you can see what the window supply means when he says there's no support steels or lintels or anything above the windows. But as I said, all these windows I am wanting to replace. So this one in the lounge, and then this one in the bedroom. I can definitely see there's a dip there that you can see. But yeah, I'll show you as well. And then obviously replacing this door. Yes, I'm hoping to keep this and just paint the underside, paint that black or something. This window here, all these two can get replaced. That's the one that's going to get blocked up on both sides as well. Yeah, so this one here to get replaced as well. Those cracks there, you can see. Hi guys, right, so today I'm just having a look at this Victoria Plumbing Design Your Own Bathroom sort of 3D imaging system. So I'm just going to have a look at this, and what I'll do is I'll show you guys and show you what I'm thinking of doing. It just helps me visualise this in sort of 3D and have a look, and I just thought I'd have a go on here and have a quick play and have a look at it and see how just test out their system, see how it is. And it's a really good way as well for you guys out there to sort of visualise your space. So yeah, that's what I'll do now. Right guys, so this is pretty much what I've been looking at doing. So obviously the shower in the corner, toilet here on the other side, and sink and basin. Basin and no. Right then guys, so this is pretty much what I've been looking at doing. So as you can see, I've got the sink over here with maybe like a mirror, a mirrored cupboard above it in this corner here. And then this bit here is your towel rail there. And then you've got a quadrant shower in the corner here, and then the toilet in this bit as well. So let me just flip that around onto 3D, so that gives you a better idea of everything. You can see that a bit better. So yeah, overall it's a really good useful tool that you can use. So you just pick your bits from this side. So for example, baths, just shows you what's in stock, and you just put add to room and it will just pop it in there for you like that. And you can, if you touch on it, click on it and then move it, you can move it around, and then the red halo around it just shows that obviously that it's clashing. You want that to be green like that one there. Right then guys, so the contractors are back at the Nook again. I'm so excited that we're gearing up, the project is moving forward at last. So what I'll do now is I'll insert some footage of what's happening at the minute. We're just going through the strip out. So we're stripping out the first floor flat, so we're getting rid of all the flooring, all the skirting and everything. So it is a bit of a mess, but this is during the works, so I'll insert that now. so I'm really happy. We're moving along now, so hopefully next week, obviously it's Easter bank holiday weekend this weekend, so we've got a bit of a short week and a short week the next week as well, but we should be starting off with the roofers, so they should be there, so we should be able to show you some of that stuff as well. So yeah, that'll be the end of the video today then, guys. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, bye. Guys, it is week 6 and I am off to meet the builders on site. Yes. Having a look around at what the guys have done over the weekend of the bank holiday Monday. Strip out, and they've done quite a lot on the upstairs, as you can see. Not gonna lie, I think they found some pretty random things. Watching bloody Jigsaw and Spiral at the weekend. Not sure about you, but that reminds me of it. Bloody dentures, passport, old phone. What the hell are these? My identity cards. Most of the floor and the skirting gone. In here is all cleared, all the old kitchen's gone, all the tiles, everything stripped away, and then in here everything's all blocked up. So it is another day. Let's go and see the progress, and let's see how the windows are doing, whether they've been knocked out, and let's see how the progress is going on the floor as well. Right then guys, so we are back today, and as you can see everything is all cleared. So I'm in the first floor flat. I'm just going to show you all the clearance and everything. Right guys, so it is another day on the project. Again, we're just doing a bit more admin bits. I just had a phone call from the builder this morning just to say that a lot of the prep works, like they've done the floor, they've done stuff like that, a lot of those bits and pieces have been done, that's been completed, so now they're ready to go on to the next stage, which is exciting. But the next stage really is to get the scaffold up so they can start doing the roof works. So while they've done that, while they've got the scaffolding up, obviously we can kill probably 2-3 birds with one stone. We can get the windows installed, the concrete lintels have already been done for downstairs. Obviously they can do the upstairs ones above the new windows and add some supports in for the brickwork above all of the windows whilst that scaffold is up as well. And I'm hoping as well we can also get the outside painted too while that's there as well on the last few days before the scaffold goes down. So that's a load of things that I'm hoping to get wrapped up in one while we've got access, while we've got the scaffolding all up. So I've literally, obviously you've seen already in all the videos, I've been going through some of the window stuff, so I'll put all that together. I've phoned the window contractor, let him know, and they know each other so they can liaise and sort of speak to each other when's good for him to come and do his window install. So I've literally sent that email off to him confirming what I want, all the little changes and things that I need making, and hopefully he'll get back to me tonight or tomorrow, make payment for that and get those windows booked in. So I'll just show you. So this window here is the massive one at the front. I think I've already spoken about this already. So what I've just said as part of the changes is to remove this piping. It doesn't need that on because the one at the existing doesn't have it. I just want to confirm where this window is going to be, because I think this one might be able to be omitted. I can't see on my drawings where this one's going to be, so hopefully this is just an additional one that's been added on by mistake, so that I'll confirm that with you guys later. And then hopefully as well, one of these 3 windows can go. Because as I said, we are putting this shower cubicle instead of having the bath, so 2 of those windows have gone. But yeah, that's gone to them, and hopefully we're going to later on as well, we can go back to the Nook and have a look and see the progress. So yeah, apologies, I've just got my gym gear on while I'm just filming this, because obviously the builders just phoned me this morning, so I thought, right, I've got to jump on, sort this out just before I go to the gym, and get that off to the window supplier so that we can get the ball rolling for that, so that these windows are ordered. I think they've got about a week's lead time for them, so that gives us enough time. If they're ordered today, so that they come to site and obviously the window installer can put them in while that scaffolding is up as well. So yeah, and then now we can literally, the next step today is to see what progress they've made with the Nook, so we're going to go back and have a look. Right then guys, plan for today. We are here and we're back at the Nook, and the plan for today is to try and take up this floor. So that is what I'm going to do today. So as you can see guys as well, all in here is clear. Right guys, so yeah, today I've literally just been doing again a few more admin bits, talking to the contractors, sort of scheduling works in, rescheduling them, because we're having to sort of rejig around the roof works, which means that has now backtracked with the electrics. That's going to shuffle that around a bit, so there's a knock-on effect with everything. Windows as well, there's a knock-on effect with that too. But yeah, so not a lot to film today, still progressing, and obviously just having chats with contractors and also liaising with builder control, things like that. So yeah, but yeah, that brings us to the end of the video for this week guys. Hope you've liked the progress so far, like the video as well. So like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, which you can watch here to see more progress of this side. Thanks, bye. Hi guys, so it is another week. It is week 7 on the build, and we are going to site today just so we can mark out a couple of things like my electrical points, double sockets and things like that, just to make sure the electrics guys know exactly what they're doing. So yeah, let's get to site now. Right guys, bit of an admin day today then. What I'm going to do is I'm just making a list of a couple of things that I want, just little bits and pieces that I want the builder to rectify obviously when we get the scaffold up. One of them is obviously this window, at the minute it's blocked up with breeze blocks. So they've used all of the reclaimed bricks or old bricks that we could use from the chimney breast, used them all up everywhere else, and then up there they've actually put in breeze blocks. So instead I just need to make a list of a couple of things that like that they need to be taken out, and some reclaimed bricks that the builder can source from other projects needs to be put in there as a replace of that, because obviously you're going to see that it doesn't look the best at the minute, but that's easily rectified, so we're going to do that. So I'm making little lists of little bits and pieces just like that need rectifying, just so that I can go through that with builder, and yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. Guys, today we are going to site to go meet the window installer. We're just going to go through the last little bits and pieces and measurements and any details on the LEDs and stuff like that, on windows and the style and everything like that. Just confirm all the last little bits on site, last little measures. It will be the structural measurements that we'll do today, just before we put in that order and commit ourselves to that window design. The next couple of bits of footage will probably be on site, and also hopefully the finished LED design. Right, so today we've got a few more drawing amendments to make. Just had a couple of comments from the building control inspector, so I'm going to do those and I'll film them for you. Just made some notes, so I'll just make sure I pop these on the drawing as I go. It's another day, guys, and I'm just going to keep going with these drawings, just adding these building control notes to the updated drawing and just add a couple of amendments on there as well. Right guys, so I've just finished adding all my notes in here for building control, so that's all done, and I've printed off the drawings, PDF them, so they're ready to resubmit to building control, so that's all done. Also got a separate sheet as well, just for some building control notes, so that's all done. And now I'm just going to have a look at my social media. So what I normally do is just automate my social media, so I use things like Canva and stuff just so I can design, and Canva's just like a graphic design thing. You can make thumbnails, you can make covers for your Instagram reels, things like that. So if you want, I could do a video on that if any of you are looking for that. So I'm just going to do that. Right then guys, so I thought I would come back and just show you a shot of the progress of the Nook without the builders in the shot. I just felt a bit funny filming when they were there. I didn't obviously want to, for personal reasons, I didn't want to be filming with them in the shot, just for their benefit. So yeah, I'm just going to go out now and just show you the progress of the roof, the scaffold, everything without the builders. Literally finished the roof. You can see you've got new roof coverings, the flashing right by the chimney breast, that's all done. Hi guys, and welcome to week 8. Hi guys, so we're going back out to site to go see the progress on the roof works. Yes guys, so roofers are here, scaffolding's all up, so moving on. Right guys, so we're going to see what's happening today. I've already made a payment on the windows, so they're off and ordered in production, so that's on its way, that's going to be happening soon. I've been in a few more discussions with the plumber regarding the shower trays and things like that. Obviously the electrical work, they're scheduled in a couple of weeks time as well. Let's go to site and let's see what's happening today. A lot of rubble has been cleared as well. All the soil's gone anyway. See how they've got on inside. So as you can see guys, they're starting to lay the floor. So we've got the membrane now and a bit of the insulation. But great, I'll have a proper floor soon. And the heater, the old heater that's here, that's gone as well. The plumber is coming on Monday to sort a lot of this, one of these old pipes out. Should be a good thing. Hi guys, so we are back again. As you will see from yesterday's footage, what we're doing is the builders are actually going to be taking some of the pointing out, just sort of scraping some of that out, obviously just to redo. And then what they're going to be doing is putting some reinforcement bars every 3 courses in this corner here, and then repointing that just to make that a bit stronger. Just give you a close up so you can see where all the bits are missing out of the brickwork. We have some reclaimed bricks arrived, so that's going to go in here at the side. So we'll obviously be taking this window out, as I said, and then this bottom bit's just going to get bricked up. And then obviously once that's all done, all the external works is all done, I can then repaint that, so give that fresh lick of paint. And then here, as you can see, the floor is down, just waiting for that to dry. And obviously, as you can see up here, we've just repointed above the lintels, just made that point work look a bit fresher. Just got all the electrics for the outside PIR light. We have electrics first bits to the first floor flat in. Right then guys, and the stud work and everything's up for the shower. Also getting ready for the new extract fan to be fitted. And then all the cables are all in, ready for the new consumer unit to be moved from downstairs to in the cupboard. And then all the wires are in so that the consumer unit can come from the downstairs cupboard into the upstairs cupboard. Hi guys, and welcome to week 9. We've bricked up all of this part here and this bit's cut out. And we've got a new lintel above this window, all ready for a new window install. New lintel also put in above this one. And all the rubbish along here has all been cleared. And both of the signs have been taken down, ready for when we... And both of the signs from the old business have been taken down as well, for ready for when we actually repaint. But we've got all this rubbish to clear as well now. So we've got the pipe coming up, and that will feed the washing machine and the sink, and then go tie and go across and tie into the sink on the other side as well. Remember this, there's a partition wall that's going all the way across that bit there. All the redundant pipe work has gone, and then you've got in the corner here, that is the outlet for the toilet. So Scott's just covered that up so that that's straight in. So that outlet is into here now. Just give you a close up so you can see the membrane, and then the turned up sort of 25mm insulation in the corner for the thermal bridge head. With the sign gone, you can actually see the cracks running up from the bottom window all the way up to the top. Just show you a shot of the floor drying there. Yeah, just back in the car now, so just wanted to show you a bit of a shot of, so you can see the new roof and also the new flashing around the chimney breast. Just see that around there. Yeah, really happy with that, with the roof. Keep saying that, but I'm overjoyed with the roof. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Right guys, so we are back today, week 9, and as you can see, the pointing's been done. Just zoom in so you can see, and that's where we were saying before, where we're just putting in those bars and just we're doing the repointing as well, just to tidy that up a bit. You can see the concrete floor in here is now dry, and remember in this corner that was where we had that massive hole in the roof. Morning guys, so I'm literally heading back out to the Nook this morning. It's about 7 o'clock, first thing in the morning, so apologies I look dreadful, but I've just got to go meet the joiners just to run through what I want them to do so that they can put the door linings in. So obviously when the plasterers come in, they can plaster right up to the door linings. So I'm just gonna head off to site now, and we'll meet them there and hopefully get some footage of that as well. See you in a bit. Right guys, so I'm just sat trying to figure out how much tiles I need. Remember, I've got some left over from the other flat. I've just worked out I have 6 packs, 6 tiles in each pack, and then I've got another 3 spare. So I literally have 39 tiles outside, and I've figured out from my plans, it was saying that I needed about 114. So obviously that minus I've said took off like 38 tiles because one of them's a little bit cracked, just to get a figure for how much I need for these 2 flats. So yeah, that's currently where I am at now. I am literally here with my notes, just figuring some more costs and stuff out. So those 2 spaces here, these 2 here are just a rough sketch of the outline of the 2 bathrooms for each room, and obviously I'm just going to tile that wall and that wall for each of them. So I'm just literally, as I said, just figuring out how many tiles I need, and then I'm gonna sit down and order those. So that's the plan for today. Right guys, so I'm just on Victoria Plumbing as well. I'm just having a look for bathroom suites and things, the shower tray, and obviously the toilet and the sink and vanity units for both flats. So I'm just having a look, and these are the ones that I'm thinking of getting. Again, nothing spectacular, nothing fancy. As I said, it's just durability, and I want a clean plain finish that I can easily replace if anything goes wrong. I can just switch it out for something else. So I'm literally just going to be going with white, chrome fittings, chrome highlights on the shower tray. This quadrant tray is what I'm looking at the minute, just to get a bit more space, because obviously it's a long thin space in the bathroom. So if I do a quadrant shower, the access point is here, so it's on the corner, so it's a bit better for obviously using the toilet and stuff and things like getting in and out. So it's a bit of a more effective use of space for that. So yeah, just looking through that at the minute, guys. I think I'm going to settle on getting this mirror shower, for electric shower for both of them. It's the right wattage. Try saying that, it's a tongue twister. 8.5 kilowatts, so that is great. It's a balance between that and obviously quality as well. So I've been recommended mirror by the plumber and also by the electrician in terms of electrics and consumption and things like that. So, and again, we want something that's durable, it looks as nice as possible, but it's durable, because as I said, this is a rental, so it's got to be sustainable and for whoever lives there as well. And I've been told, as you can see, you've got a massive A rating there, so I'm thinking that is the way up for me. So I'm going to go for the mirror showers. Right guys, I'm also looking at getting this EcoStrad smart panel electric water heater. It's a smart one. I think you can get an app for it as well, so whoever's in there can sort of switch the heating on before they get home and things like that. So it's more sort of energy efficient as well, because as I said, it's got to be sustainable, because it is, everything in the flat's going to be run off electric. So whoever uses it in the future, it needs to be as economic as possible for them. So I'm looking at that, and it's obviously myself with my background, it's well between that design and durability as well. I want something that's going to last. I don't mind paying that little bit extra to get something that is going to last a long while. It's going to be durable, because as I said, it is a rental. So yeah, you can just put any bog standard thing in, but it needs to be durable, and so that it stands the test of time with a load of warranties and guarantees and things like that, so that, you know, anything happens, I'm covered, and also it lasts a long time. So I'm just looking at these, and I've sent them to my electrician, and I think he said these are quite good ones to go for as well. So you can see it's got smart controls on it on there for you. Just zoom in a bit for you so you can see that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at to heat the flat, and they look quite nice and sleek as well. So I'm quite happy with that design. And again, it's just white, it's plain. I love white, it's just plain, clean, simple, and whoever goes in there can just add their own little touch by putting in pops of colour with decor and things like that. And you can switch it up as well when trends come in and out. It will last and stand the test of time. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at, guys. Another quick look at the tiles. That's what I'm having. It's grey, and also I'm going to be putting in grey grout, so it's not going to be white grout like what's shown here. It will be grey, because as I said, again, it's a rental, and the first thing that gets grotty in a bathroom is the grout. It looks lovely like that. I would love to have it like that, but obviously it's a rental, and we've got to think long term. So grey tiles with grey grout, so that it doesn't go grotty and look grubby over time. Right guys, so I've also just sent off the drawing just to the kitchen guys at 4K Kitchens in Nottingham. They're just on the Kettle Market, just for them to give me a quote back for each of the kitchens. As she said when I went inside, when I spoke to one of the staff in there, she just said obviously just send over your drawings with what you're proposing and she can get a sketch done for me and then get a quote out to me, and then I can come back just to confirm and do any last minute amendments before confirming the order. So as I said, that is the first floor flat kitchen. So I've just sent this drawing over with, it'll have this on, and then just the layout and the arrangement for the first floor flat as well. So sent this drawing off with both flats on, so that she can see what I'm thinking and what I'm thinking of doing, because as I said, it's played a bit of Jenga with these kitchens, trying to fit everything in because it's such a tight space for each of them. I've got to fit everything in, like the essentials like the washing machine, a space for the fridge, and obviously cooker, hood, and obviously the utensil drawer as well, which is just here, that plain box there for each flat, and also the sink and drainer for each flat too. So yeah, that's all got to fit in, as well as obviously the worktop and everything. So we're going to go for pretty much the same kitchen as what we did for the Woollerton flat. So it will just be a grey concrete style worktop, which I think is quite nice, quite durable. It still looks nice now, and I think it's the plainest sort of pattern set that they've got in the shop for that price, so that obviously it's future proof, it'll last, it won't look dated, and it's an all white kitchen. So as I said before, nice, clean, also doesn't break the bank, and we'll style it up with some nice sort of thin, long thin black handles on all of obviously the base units and the drawers and things, so that will just sort of make it look a little bit more modern, but not too modern. It hopefully won't look dated soon, and it'll last a bit longer as well. So yeah, that's all done guys, and we'll hopefully just wait for the quote to come in, and that's their details if you ever want to sort of speak to them, because as I said, the kitchens are second, so they've got a couple of scuffs and marks and stuff, but it's all on the back of the carcasses, which you can't really see once that's screwed into the wall. So it's great for rentals because it's a lot cheaper, but still looks, I think, nice, and looks really nice and stylish, but it's still durable. So we've got a mixture of a nice balance of design and durability, and we can also quickly replace them because they're not like crazy colours or mad patterns or anything. It's easily maintainable. So yeah, that's their details if you are in the East Midlands area. They're just on Kettle Market. So yeah, not a sponsored post or anything. I just, you know, if you want to pop down there, you can. Yeah, so I like to work with small local businesses where I can, because I just feel like it's nice, it's sustainable, and you just develop a nice relationship, don't you? And it's great for the next one. So yeah, nice local business here for you. Right guys, so that is the bathroom all ordered. Obviously we've got the quadrant shower cubicles, we've got the electric towel rail, and the same bathroom set, sort of toilet and sink set that we went for in the Woollerton flat. And literally a couple of days later, we've got the showers that have come and arrived. Obviously just went for the mirror showers as I've shown previously. Right guys, so that is it for week 9. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you do, and also watch the next couple of videos for more updates on the Nook, and the next few videos as well. I'm just going to do a couple more of my past experience slash sort of educational videos. I'll be bringing those back again for another couple of videos, so look out for those as well guys. But if you like the video, thank you, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.